Hey guys, it's Maya and welcome to my crib. So recently I had a sexuality crisis / epiphany, and I'm gonna share it with you guys through answering your questions. I asked Snapchat to ask me about my sexuality, and you guys gave me really good questions. They're really good. So I thought I would go through them and explain to you kind of what happened through the questions. Okay, so the first question is simply, the first question I got on Snapchat was literally just, what is your sexuality? Very original, whoever came up with this question. I feel like a proud mom, honestly. I used the app YOLO. I had never had this app before, but I guess you can do like anonymous questions, and that makes everyone ask really good questions because they're not scared of you knowing who they are. So anyway, what is my sexuality? Well, that's a great question. So I had never really liked the idea of labels. However, I kind of always identified and thought in my head that I liked girls and that I was gay or lesbian or whatever you want to call it. I've always dated and been attracted to women, and I always thought that I was gay. So that's what I thought. But then something kind of changed. So basically, I met this boy at school, and it was not complicated at all. I liked this boy. I still like him. We're still together right now. And I was like, what is my sexuality? How am I liking this boy if I've never had really ever had feelings for a boy before? And so I had a sort of crisis, right? So that's when the next question comes. Do you have a way you like to use identify your orientation, or do you prefer not to put a label on your sexuality? So yes, so at the moment everyone's kind of been asking me, wait, so are you bi now? And yeah, I guess I am, but for some reason, like, the term bi has never really resonated with me. I know, like, I always had some weird inherent biphobia, and I don't really know like why, because I think that I should like it, like the idea that you can love whoever you love. Like pansexual, I always love the idea. I don't know, but I don't really like labels. Nothing really fits. I always resonated with the word gay. Like, that word just always, like, I loved it. I don't know why, I still love gay. I just love it. But yeah, to answer that question and to answer the first question, I am just whoever I am. I think my sexuality is fluid, coming from person to person, and I think I realize more and more that especially with gender norms these days, that, like, they're stupid and labels are stupid, and love is the idea. So why does everyone care so much about labels? I don't know. So the next question is, so did you always like dick or vagina? Like, so that's a great question. LOL, we're gonna go all in this video. In my opinion, and in a lot of the new coming into light labels and identities, romantic attraction and sexual attraction are separate. So I always thought that I was sexually attracted to all genders and gender identities, and that I was only romantically attracted to women, which I now know is not true. So I always didn't care about dick or vagina or in between or whatever. But now, so yeah, that's kind of the answer to that one. Like, yeah, I always kind of didn't care. And the other thing I think that goes along with that question is, like, now that I'm in a relationship with someone who I really care about and really love, now that I'm in a relationship with someone who I really feel connected to, like, getting deep here, like, it's better. Like, I think it doesn't matter their physical genitalia or whatever you want to call it. I think for me it's more about a connection emotionally with them. So yeah, now I know that I like dick and vagina. So, like, Okay, so the next question is, do you see yourself getting married someday? If so, would you consider marrying / seriously dating both men and women? I really like this question because I think that it's hard for me so I've never really been in a relationship before the one I'm in right now where I could think about the person I'm like, you know, being together for a long time and seriously seeing a future with the person I'm with. And that person at the moment is a boy. So I always thought that I was gonna marry a girl. I always thought that. But I don't want to lock myself to anything. In the past, I saw myself as, you know, spending my life with a woman, but, you know, I think I'm down with the person I like. Like, gender is stupid. Who cares? Labels are stupid. And I had one more question, which also I loved. Like, I'm so proud of you guys for these. Oh, so proud of you guys for these questions. And the question was, you've written songs about being lesbian, but now you have a boyfriend. How? LOL. This question, honestly, is one of the reasons, is like kind of the question that goes along with the reason why I had such a hard time with the fact that I liked a boy. And that is because of, like, almost like my brand. So, like, I've always thought of myself as a musician who was kind of tailored toward the LGBTQ community. I write songs. I've never released a song that has been about, you know, romance with a guy. I've always written songs about mental illness and society things and, you know, love songs about girls or breakup songs about girls mostly. So the reason I think that I had such a hard time with the fact that I liked this boy was because I didn't want to like mess up my brand almost. Like, my identity has been so much built around the fact a lot of times that I'm gay or lesbian or whatever you want to call it. And now I'm realizing that I'm not just gay. And I was scared that, like, I was gonna have to come out again. Like, I never came out as lesbian. I was always just gay. And now I'm realizing that, like, it's not as simple as that. And I think I was scared that I didn't want to mess up my brand because I didn't want to be normal. I wanted my audience to, you know, the people that were my audience. This is so hard to explain. But I felt like my music was inspiring those within the LGBTQ community, and that I didn't want to be normal, and I didn't want to, like, disappoint them almost, which is stupid because, like, what? But yeah, so going back to the question, I'm still like girls. I think I'm bi, I guess. I don't know. Sexuality is so confusing. I don't know if that answers the question, but if you're asking how, it's that things are fluid and sexuality changes and it goes all around, and I just want you guys to know I'm still supporting everyone, and I'm still writing music about girls and past things that have happened, and I'm still part of the LGBTQ community, and, you know, I still support everyone, and I want to kind of, I think I realized that, like, this part of me, this part about confusion and sexuality and how it's weird and labels are stupid, can be my brand. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, and brand, you know, like, why am I talking about branding? It's something that matters to me a lot because as an artist, like, my identity, like, not even just my sexual identity, just like my identity in general, is pretty much what drives my music. I write a lot of personal things and I share a lot, and I want to make sure that I think that this problem that I've had, or this realization that I've had, can be used as a teaching moment and as kind of like another part of my journey as an artist and as a creator. So yeah. So I don't know if that was good or not, LOL, but hope you guys enjoyed me answering your questions about my sexuality that you put on Snapchat. I'm so proud of you guys for these questions. My website link is in the description, and yeah, I hope you guys are happy. I've been uploading a lot more. You're welcome. So yeah, love you guys. Bye.